Morning everybody, hope we're all fit and well. Everybody's cold and COVID free and everything else. It's not it, but I'm alright. So we'll standing tall, get that posture set up, so it's tummy drawn in, shoulders back, arms are down the side. We're just going to take that little lean forwards to catch on those toes, back to the heels till just before we think we're going to fall. We're going to take that forwards and back just a few times. Just wakes our senses up, gets us ready to go. That's it. A few more times. Sets that body up, finds the balance position. That's it. A couple more. And then find that spot now where you feel nicely balanced, nicely centered. So we're just going to get those feet moving now. So we're pedaling those feet into the ground, pushing them downwards. That's it, pressing in. And then arms just join in as soon as we're ready in that walking movement. So from the shoulder, not the elbow, we're just pressing that foot down into the ground. That's good. Nice and gentle. Getting those feet going, they might creak and crack, you might get the odd little pop from your toes or something. As long as that's not painful, that's perfectly normal. So that's it, we just gradually increase that range of movement with the arms. We're bringing those arms up, probably to about shoulder height. That's it. So really pushing that foot into the ground. Gradually increase that range of movement again. Bringing those arms a little higher now. So start to bring those arms up. Slowly increase until we're reaching all the way up. We're pushing one arm back, one arm forwards. That's it. Nicely pushing them back. Nice and steady, a few more times. That's the one. Do a couple more. Last one. And we're bringing that down. So making sure those feet are back nicely under hips. We're still standing tall. We're going to go into that angel movement, so we're going to open our arms out, sweep in front and back around. Cross over in front, slight lean back as we open out. That's it. So it's a really nice, smooth, continuous movement. So we're stretching out that chest and then that upper back. A little bend of the knees as we come down. That's it. Really good. Gets that whole body moving. Lovely rotation of the shoulders, open out of the chest, open out of the upper back. That's good. A few more. Good, let's do two more. And one more time. And opening that up. Okay, so we're still standing tall. This time we're going to keep both hands closer together. We're just going to move them in a figure of eight position. So to start with, we're standing tall. We're just rotating those arms in a large figure of eight. So let your body start to rotate as we do that. And we can start adding a little knee bend. So as we come down, a little dip down of the knees. And we gradually increase that range of movement. So we're dipping that bit lower. That's it. Just gradually get lower and lower. We're still making that nice big figure of 8 with the arms. Really good, keeping that going. A few more. That's it. Once more each way. And we bring that down. Just give you a few seconds just to get that balance back. Might be a little bit dizzy there. But keeping those feet nicely under hips. We're just going to take that into your squat down. That's it. Just dropping that down to about 90 degrees if you can. A little bit less if that's your range of movement or your current fitness. Absolutely fine. Just go as far as you feel comfortable, just down to that 90 degrees. Excellent, keeping that going, just dropping that down. Nice steady movement. That's it, keep that going. So a few more, we're going to add in our little knee raise. So next time when we come back up, we're just going to add that standing knee raise. So we've got a little balance movement in between each one. Aim is to be as tall and still as you can. That's it, really good, keeping that going. Really good, a few more. Get those legs all nicely warmed up now. Good, 2 more. Last one. And bringing that back down. Okay, so we're standing nice and tall. Again, keep that tummy in, shoulders back. I just want you to stand and rotate that foot around the standing leg. So sweeping that foot around. Again, the aim is to be as tall and still as we can. Upper body shouldn't be moving if we can help it. If you do need help with the balance, feel free to use a piece of furniture or the wall. That's it. So the aim is to be as tall and still as we can. That foot that's moving is just there to disrupt our balance. So we're working on everything to stop us falling over rather than working on the thing that's moving the leg. That's it. Keeping that going. Nice and steady. A couple more times, then we'll change legs. That's it, and then bring that down, reset yourself. So standing nice and tall, weight onto the other leg, and rotate that foot around. That's it. Just sweeping around, nice and steady. So again, trying to keep ourselves stood as tall and still as possible. There we go, well done. Keeping that going now. A few more times. So if you have a little wobble, just reset yourself, dab that toe down, get your balance back. Excellent, couple more. And bringing that back down, excellent. Okay, so we're going to take our feet a little bit wider now, so shoulder width or just over, hands onto the hips, head's going to stay still centrally, and we're just going to rotate those hips around. So imagine your feet are clamped down, your head's locked, and it's the body that rotates underneath. That's a nice big wide circle. Really trying to stretch out as we go around. That's it. Really good. A few more times, and then we'll change direction. So one more. And let's go the other way. Again, try and keep that head still. So if you can see yourself on your screen, just always a good way just to check that you're not moving too much. Those feet are clamped, that head's still. That's it, nicely rotating round. So it just loosens out the hips, the lower back. Keeps us controlled. Good, two more. And bringing that back to centre, well done. Okay, if you're not already at the end of your mat, just take yourselves towards the end. We're going to stand tall, we're just going to roll it down. So hands high, tuck the chin, curl the shoulders, rolling that back down towards the feet and slowly back up. If you do need to soften the knees, if you need to protect that lower back and hamstrings, absolutely fine, soften those knees. But still concentrate on rolling and curling that back. Imagine you're trying to coil yourself up like a rope as you go down. That's it. Just nice and gently, not too fast. And hopefully you'll find now you've done 2 or 3, you'll be going a little bit lower than you were on your first one as we start to stretch out those hamstrings and that back warms up and eases out. Really good, keeping that going. A few more times and I'm going to take it down and walk it out onto the mat. Good, so next time we're going to put our hands down, we're going to walk it forwards, but we're going to stop in our kneeling box position. So we're going to go down, hands down, walk it out, but take it to our knees. And we're going to go into that cat stretch. So we're going to arch the spine up, head down, rotate through the shoulders, head up, spine down, rotate back, spine up, and through, arch that back, head up, once more, arch it up, push that spine up, looking down, and now rotate through, spine down, head up, looking forwards, back to normal. Let's slowly walk that back up. Gonna bring that up, taking it high, nice and tall again, and then back down. We'll do that one more time. So the hands down on the mat, walking ourselves forwards into that kneeling box, arch the spine up, head down, rotate through the shoulders, head up, spine down, and rotate, push up, and take it through and down. Good, one more each way. Arching that back, pressing up. And rotate through, spine down, head up, back to normal. Let's walk it back. roll ourselves up. Good. This time we're going to walk it down again, but we're taking it all the way forwards to our plank position. So hands down, walk it out, nice and long and straight. We're going to hold. If you need to work off the knees for this, that's fine. Just still keep that body straight. But if you can work off the feet, fantastic. We're going to hold a few more seconds. Keep breathing, keep smiling. Doesn't hurt as much if you smile. That's it for 3, 2, 1, and down onto those knees. Sit back on your heels. And just have a little stretch in that child's pose. So I'm just going to drop my screen a little bit. Okay, so we're going to carry on where we were with that plank position. So we're going to start off in that straight arm plank. We're going to hold the first one, and then we're going to gradually add some little movements in. So starting with a straight arm plank. So down we go onto that mat, hands down in front. Taking our feet back behind and extending out nice and long and straight. Making sure that body's straight, bum's not sticking up, so we don't want to be up like that. We don't want to be hanging right down. We want that nice long straight line. Keep breathing. It's really tempting just to grit the teeth and hold on. That's it. Hold in there nice and steady. A few more seconds if we can. For 3, 2, 1, and just relax that down. Take that pressure off your wrists. Just give them a little ease out. So we're going to do it 2 more times, and each one we're going to add a little bit of movement in. So first time we're going to raise one foot down, and then the other, and then second time we're going to do some shoulder taps. So we're going to start with the leg raises. So when we're ready, back in position, back down onto your mat, hands forwards, feet are back behind. You may want your feet a little bit wider than you had them last time. We're going to hold in that plank, and now just raise one foot off the ground, back down, then the other, and just keep alternating that movement. So we steadily raise, hold for a couple of seconds, and change. Again, you can do this off the knees if you want. Just make sure we keep that body nice and straight. Good. A few more. Good. One more each leg. And lower that down again. Sit up. Take that pressure off your wrists. That's it. So we've got one more time. This one, we're going to take that hand away and slowly tap the opposite shoulder. So when we're ready, we're going to take it back down onto the mat. Again, you may need your feet a little wider, just to make sure you've got more support. Let's take it down. It wants to be a slow movement. So none of these super quick taps like you do in a HIIT class. Keep it nice and steady. Off we go. That's it. Good. That's it. Good steady movement. A few more times. One more each arm. And lower that down. Ease out those wrists. Well done. Okay, we're going to stay down on the mat. We're going to go into our kneeling box position. Start with a basic Superman, and then we're going to extend that into our clock movement. So we'll do a few reps in the standard Superman to get the movement, and then we'll add in a bit of rotation. So when we're ready, back down in position on that mat, hands down, knees under hips, hands under shoulders. That's it. If you ever do need a break at any time, use the hands out or anything, no problem. Do what you need. And we're just going to extend, bring it in. Remember, keeping that back nice and level. Shoulders and hips are flat. Want to be nice and long. Keeping that core engaged, that tummy drawn up towards the spine. That's it, a few more times. So just keeping that nice steady movement. Be nice and long and straight. That's it, one more each side. Bring that down. Okay, so we're going to do that again, but this time, when we extend out, we're then going to rotate the arm one way, leg the other, aiming to get 9:15. If we can't quite hit that, 8:10, 7:05, whatever we can rotate to, back to straight, drop down, change sides, then rotate. If you're tight on space, just do whatever you can. If you really haven't got the room to rotate, just stick with the forward movement. So hands down into that start position. Still hands under shoulders, knees under hips. We extend. Keep the back flat, rotate, back and in. Good, swap sides, rotate out, in, and down. So trying to make sure we're not twisting that back. We're still picturing that T-tray balanced on there. That's it. Good. Bring that in nice and steady. Excellent. So just got that nice little rotation out to the side, trying to disrupt our balance. So have to work the core in a different way to stop us falling over. Getting some rotation movement into those hips as well. Excellent. A few more times. Good. 2 more each side. Last ones. Good. 1 more. And bring that down and relax there. Well done. Okay, for our next one, we're going face down onto the mat. We're going to lay face down, arms extended, legs straight behind. We're going to have a little swim. So we're going to start with our little doggy paddle arms, just paddling up and down. Then we'll switch to our feet for that little flutter kick. So when we're ready, lay face down on the mat, extended nice and long, feet back, arms forwards. So if you can, raise the head and chest just off the floor. If you can't, keep those down, just work the arms. So when we're ready, arms only, up we go and paddle. Keep breathing, just a nice steady rhythmical breathing. It's only a small movement. We're not trying to race from crawl. That's it, a couple more. And rest that down. So this time, we're going to press our hips into the floor, raise our legs off the ground, and do a little flutter kick with the feet. That's it. Good. Aiming for a long, straight leg. That's it. Really good. Few more times. And ease that down. Okay, we're going to go back to the arms. So we're going to do one more of each. So we're going to raise the head and the arms and paddle those hands. Up we go. That's it. Paddling away with those hands. Nice, steady, small movement. A few more times. And let's rest that down. Keeping those arms down, back to the feet then. So pressing those hips down. And let's flutter kick those feet. Good, keep that going, a few more times. That's it. And let's rest that down. Okay, let's take a few seconds breather. And then we're going to put the two together this time. So we're going to raise up, we're going to do arms and legs together. So when we're ready, we're going to raise ourselves up. Press those hips down, raise the feet, raise the arms, and both parts of the stroke together. So up we go, and off we go. Nice little swim movement. That's it. Keep breathing. It's a real temptation when you're working hard to hold your breath and grit your teeth, but we need that oxygen coming in. That's it. A few more. Just nice, steady, gentle paddle. Don't worry if you can't coordinate arms and legs. Doesn't matter. And 3, 2, 1. And ease that down. Well done. Okay, we're going to go over onto our sides for the next couple of exercises. So we're going to start laid out, extended out on our side, resting on your hip, arm under the head, legs long and straight. So let's lay that down. Legs out, hand in front for balance. And we're going to start with our scissor movement. So we're resting on our hip, hips are stacked, one on top of the other, legs off the ground if you can, and just scissor those feet forwards and back. That's it. Just scissoring those feet backwards and forwards. It's a steady, long movement. That's it, keeping that going. Yeah, just keep the body nice and still. Try and use as light a touch on the hand in front if you need, or even better if you challenge yourself, taking that hand away. Fantastic. That's it. Good, keeping that going. A few more times. Nice steady movement, so it's all controlled, long straight legs. 2 more. And we're going to rest that down. So keeping the arms in the same positions, I want you to bend the knees up, keep your feet together. And we're going to raise the knees and feet off the ground if we can. If you do need to keep them rested down, absolutely fine. But raise them, try and keep your hips stacked so we're not rolling back onto our bum, we're keeping up. And we're lifting that top knee. So we're just lifting and rotating out that top knee. Bottom leg stays still. We stay resting on that one hip. That's it. That's it, really good. So just opening up that top knee, using those muscles around the hip and the bum to lift and control that leg. So it's all about those muscles around that hip area, keeping them nice and strong. That's it, couple more. One more. And rest that down. Okay, so keeping our knees in the same position. Let's just bring that arm out at 90 degrees to the body. We're going to have a nice little stretch and ease out. So we're just going to take that top arm up and over. So we follow it over with our eyes. Slowly back down on top of the other one. Bringing it up and over. Let your eyes follow your hand. Lovely stretch out. That's it. This is what we call opening the door. So take that, open it up, stretching out the chest, rotating the shoulder. Really nice first thing on the morning to ease us out, or if we've been sat at the desk for a long time. If your boss doesn't mind you rolling around on the floor or you're working from home, lovely one to do through the day. 2 more. 1 more. And we'll bring that back together. So spin yourself round or roll over, whichever way you're working. Back into your first position. So extend it out nice and long. Got those long straight legs. Hand in front for balance, hand underneath the head. Sometimes people find it more comfortable with like a yoga block or a rolled up towel or jumper or something under their arm, or between the arm and the head. But let's just scissor those legs forwards and back. That's it. Nice and steady. That's good. Just a steady movement forwards and back. Do a few more times. That's it, couple more. And let's bring those feet together, bending those knees up, keep the arms where they are. So we're going to raise those knees just off the floor, lift our feet, we're opening that top knee up. Keep those hips stacked. So imagine your bum's pressed up against the wall or a piece of furniture, so we're not able to fall and rotate back. So using those muscles around the hip. That's excellent. Good, a few more. Really good, a couple more times. So we're just lifting that top knee, we're opening that knee up. So just nice and steady, we'll do 2 more. And lower that down, keeping those knees bent up. Bringing the arm out at 90 degrees to the body now. Other hand on top. We're going to open the door, have that nice stretch out, so we're reaching up and over. Letting our eyes follow our hand as we reach up and over. That's it. Really good. A few more. It's that lovely stretch as we ease ourselves out. That's it. Good. So we'll do 2 more. 1 more time. We'll raise the arm, open out, bring it back over and together and relax there. Okay, we're going to move over onto our backs now. So we're going to want you to roll over, lay yourself flat, legs extended, arms extended behind the head. And we're going to start with our reverse leg slide. So we're going to bring that leg in, bending the knee up, but at the same time, both arms are going to come up. So let's lay that back. So one leg, both arms. So bring it in. Take it back. Nice and steady. That foot just skims just a fraction off the floor. Or if you need to rest it down, absolutely fine. So breathe in as you recover, breathe out on the effort. Breathe in, breathe out. That's it, keeping that going. Breathing in, out. Breathe in as you go back and out. Really good, a few more. That's it. So we'll do 2 more on each leg. Last ones. And relax that down. Okay, so we're still laying back. I want you to bring your feet up into that tabletop position. So we've got that 90 degree hip, 90 degree knee. Hands point to the ceiling, so we're starting off like a dead bug, and we're just going to tap one toe down, opposite arm goes back. So tap and up. That's it. Really good. Nice steady movement. Have a little check on your lower back as it's starting to arch up too much. If it has, just engage that core. You pull that lower back down towards the floor. It might not go flat to the mat if you've got a natural curve in your spine, but we don't want that curve to exaggerate. So keeping that core engaged, keeps that back down. That's it, a few more. There we go, just a couple more exercises. So we'll do one more each leg. And bring that back in. Feet back down on the mat. Feet quite close in to the bone. We're going to take it into our bridge. So we're just going to tilt that pelvis under. We're going to push our hips up and slowly back down. So we tilt the pelvis, we roll up, squeeze the bone at the top, and then we roll it back down, tilt the pelvis back. So it's a rolling, curling movement, not a straight lift. We're peeling that back up off the floor and slowly smoothing it back down. That's it. Really good. A few more times. That's good. Keeping that going. That's it. We'll have two more. Last one, lifting that up. We're going to press those hips up, little squeeze, and then bringing it back down. Slowly bring yourself back up to sitting. So we're sitting up now. We're bending those knees. Last exercise before we finish off. We're just going to go into a standard roll back, so our arms are forward. Just going to take that back, bringing it up. So just nice and steady. Just keeping that nice and controlled. Yeah, again, who knows where time's gone? It's flown by this morning. That's it. So if you do need to shoot, just try and have a little stretch when you get time. Otherwise, we'll just got a couple more to do. A few reps and then we'll stretch out. That's it. Two more. One more. And bring that back up to sitting. Okay, so just sitting up, extend those legs forwards. You're going to reach up above your head and then down for those toes. Reaching for those toes. That's good. Slowly bring that back up. One leg crosses over the others. Let's turn it to the side. And change legs. That's good. Feet together. Bringing those feet in, let the knees drop out. And just use the elbows if you want to take that stretch a little further. Nice, steady little press down. That's good. And let's bring ourselves back up to our feet. So standing tall. We're going to take one foot back. Stretching out that calf, then hands together, open up that upper back, giving that a good stretch out, let your head drop, and then changing feet, so opposite foot goes back, nice stretch, hands into the small of the back this time, that's it, shoulder blades together. Good, standing that back up. Let's take those feet wide and just sweep it through. Reach for the sky one more time. This one will take us to our toes. Let's go. Reach for the ceiling or the sky. 3, 2, 1, and relax down there. Well done. Thanks very much.